Hi everybody, my name is Sobi, and today I'm here to present my reflection on nursing leadership in clinical practice. Baz and Yuko describe leadership as very important in motivating not an individual but a group to accomplish the stated mission and goals. Nursing care is both a rewarding and a daunting job at periods of significant systematic shifts in health systems. Baz and Avolio illustrate nursing leadership can be critical in welcoming improvement by subordinates and in inspiring them to deliver good quality treatment. Today, I would like to outline the significance of nursing leadership. I commence by defining the term leadership and the vital role leadership plays in a clinical setting. Finally, I draw your attention to my preferred style of leadership and give reasons for my choice. Critchley, Beach, Porter O'Grady describe leadership is a multi-method of defining a mission or aim, encouraging others to act, and providing guidance and giving inspiration for achieving mutually agreed objectives. They say it can take place in any kind of setting, be it formal or informal. Davidson and O'Rourke further illustrates about a healthcare leader to be innovative as one who can concurrently concentrate vigilantly on improving health, that they have the ability to create a successful team, that they have the ability to communicate and explain what others cannot understand and foresee, and thereby resolve urgent problems and guide their team through an often uncertain future. Schoenharz and Davies explain leadership as the capacity to recognize goals, set goal, and organize the required actors and resources to achieve them. Wong describes that leadership, that one important thing that leadership requires is a certain amount of power. And to reach that goal, it requires specific type of leadership or a mixture of styles depending on the target. Importance of nursing leadership. Leaders in the healthcare environment are often assumed to be someone at the higher hierarchy, for like the nurse unit managers or the director of nursing or the facility executives. Marquis and Hudson and Daly describe it as by saying nurses are frequently failing to recognize that they perform informal leadership roles regularly due to their potential to control the health and quality of patient care as part of their job. For instance, like let's say the nurse who responds to any emergency is acting as a leader to coordinate the team involved. Leaders are the ones that promote and provide optimum care while contemplating informal leadership in the work community. It is a vital aspect in my work setting as clear nursing leadership questions and it reforms current treatment and thereby actively examines solutions and choices. Delivering high-quality, patient-oriented healthcare is a growing necessity. It needs quickly evolving and it needs agile and skilled leadership to handle many, many changes. So there's various types of leadership styles that's come across over the years. They're classified as relationship leadership style and task-focused leadership style. Under relational leadership style, there's transformational leadership style, emotional intelligence leadership style, and resonant leadership style. Whereas under task-focused leadership style, there's autocratic, there's laissez-faire leadership style, transactional leadership style, and instrumental leadership style. Out of all these, out of all the readings that I did, I personally found that in nursing, there's not one leadership style that you could stick to, but sometimes it's basically you've got to understand that you've got to work it out as the need of the hour by matching different types of leadership styles to achieve the target or the goal needed or the goal that is being set. I personally prefer the transformational leadership style. According to Bowles and Cook, McCormack, transformational members of the team, they're very unique. They encourage equality. They facilitate individualism. They want you to be yourself. They have transparent dialogue. They make collective decisions. Transformational leadership is known as the highest standard in direction. Burns' pioneering research in the 1970s, further expanded by Bass and Avolio in the 1980s, showed that transformational leadership is fundamental to nursing due to its effect on a culture of health, staff well-being, and patient outcomes. Leaders of transformational nursing style, they put nurses and nursing first. They're very positive under stress. They try to build links with their followers. They become very influential leaders, and they become role models. And the best thing about them is that they have a set core of principles to which they contribute with dignity. This has been beautifully explained by Anandson. Jiltonen further talks about transformational leadership as that they typically pursue a very cooperative approach, and they share their responsibilities with their followers. Cummings mentioned it as transformational leaders gain trust by establishing relationships, listening, reacting, and empathizing with their followers. There's various characteristics of transformational leadership. Catalysts for change. They're democratic in their nature. They share their responsibilities with the followers. They're very goal-oriented, and they set specific goals. They're intellectual stimulators. They encourage followers to develop and explore new ideas. They're very inspirational. and they're visionaries. They consciously foster and express a vision. In conclusion, I would say the concept of leadership is continually evolving, presenting multiple hypotheses and structures. Today's organizations are facing ever-increasing transition, which requires more adaptive, agile leadership, which is becoming increasingly necessary in the 21st century, as said by Thayer, Jose, and Ralston. Bass defines this style of adaptive leadership as revolutionary, generating ecosystems with mutual responsibility that affects new ways of learning. Thank you for listening to my presentation. Hope you find it as useful. Thank you very much.